Hey troops, GeneralJSmith here with my 53rd GeneralJSmith update. So, yeah, what's there to say? First things first, as you can see in front of you, I've got my latest addition. If you watch my previous updates and, you know, all that stuff, then you'll know I'm collecting the Star Wars fact file, and I've got my latest additions that I'm adding in right now. You sort of have to, what's really annoying, you sort of have to, like, tear different sections out, because as you can see, you know, you have a section for droids and machines, another section for humans and aliens, and then all these different sections, and you sort of tear, like, cause there's different parts of sections in each, like, booklet, and you sort of have to tear them out, so that can get kind of annoying. You see, they're two different sections, and they're two different sections. That can get kind of annoying, but, you know, that's what I gotta do, to, stick it in here. But yeah, really, I'm not going to go through every single one, what I've got. I'm up to issue 12 now, no, 14, I believe, or something, I don't know. So I'm not going to go through every single issue I've got, but, you know, like every section, but, you know, just out of interest. The main thing I wanted to talk about today was X-Men! X-Men First Class. Yes, I went to go see it today. What? What am I saying? No, not X-Men First Class. X-Men, the future, past, days, them. I don't know how I've forgotten. Anyway, so I went to see that today, and it was really cool. I've got to say, it was really, really awesome. I give it, you know, 9 out of 10. It was really just, it was epic. It cleared up a lot. Because, you know, a lot of people have been talking about the inconsistencies in the X-Men films, you know, like, especially between X-Men Origins and First Class. You know, because so many different things in that, like, so it does clear up actually a lot of that. You do see, spoiler alert, although it's not a really massive spoiler, you do sort of, well, in a way, vaguely explain, sort of, I'm not entirely sure, you sort of explain how Charles Xavier is walking in X-Men Origins, yet he's paralysed in X-Men First Class. It's not, well, I mean, I don't really think that's the reason, but, because it wouldn't really pan out, but whatever, it's kind of complicated. Just, yeah, anyway, it clears a lot of things, and I have to say, it was awesome. Now, the Sentinels, if you read the comics, which I haven't, but if you have, then I know the Sentinels are quite a major part of the comics. You know, they were really, you know, need to be done correctly, and they really were. They were genuinely really awesome. It was just so awesome. And I suppose another spoiler alert, but I'm not going to really tell you in detail how, but I will say this. The Sentinels attack very similarly to the Destroyer in Thor. If you've seen Thor, like the first one, and you know the Destroyer at the end, they attack very similarly to that. So, yeah. You may already know that if you know the Sentinels from the comics, but, you know. Anyway, so it is a really awesome film. There is actually a bunch of tense moments, and, you know, especially towards the end, you know, there's so much action, so much this cool stuff. The Sentinels are clearly, like, they are possibly some of the hardest villains to ever kill in all comic book films. I've never really seen sort of, like, an army so indestructible. I mean, my God, I don't think we saw one of them destroyed the entire film. I mean, there are sort of moments where it's like big explosions, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I swear, right, you know, obviously all the X-Men are attacking them, or the ones that remain anyway, and I swear there's like none that get destroyed. It's like kind of crazy, and like it's sort of amazing how they are so, like, these are the X-Men people, and yet they are so indestructible. I mean, there's a reason for this, but yeah, you can learn about that when you obviously watch it. So yeah, I highly recommend watching it. It was one of the best films I've seen all year. You know, up with like, wow, I haven't actually seen that many. I mean, the Lego Movie was really great. What else have I seen? RoboCop was alright. And other stuff. And I actually got to see Godzilla. I wanted to, but you know. There's a few other movies I'm going to be seeing this year. I think actually only 2 others. The entire rest of the year, in June, I will be seeing, what's it called? Transformers. I've got, by the way, all the other Transformers films on DVD in there somewhere. You can see down there, that's my quite extensive, I'll try to open this, quite extensive DVD collection with a ton of box sets and stuff. So, yeah. And, you know, so I've got every single other Transformers. And, you know, I don't mind them. A lot of people are saying they're rubbish, and they're not good reputations of, like, the cartoon. But, you know, I don't mind them. They're alright. I mean, it's okay, some of the moments are kind of, well, yeah. But, I mean, I like the action scenes in the third one. They're pretty cool. But anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to see that. The trailers actually do make the fourth one look really cool. Also, in August, I will obviously be seeing Guardians of the Galaxy. Because, you know, I don't really know anything about, well, not really anyone knows that much about Guardians of the Galaxy. Unless you're like a true Marvel fan and you've truly grown up on the comics, then you won't really know much or anything about Guardians of the Galaxy unless you've like read up on them or something. So yeah, there was quite a few Easter eggs. Stay till the end credits, like the very, very end. There is like a thing at the end. Personally, I'm not going to explain the scene. It was only like a brief scene, you know. I'm not sure what to say. Yeah, I mean, you stay to the end of the credits, basically. I mean, I don't personally know who the character was who was doing it. I'm trying really not hard to say anything. But there's a character at the end, and I don't personally know who that was, but I think some of you may do. I'm going to say it's a woman. There you go. And that's my spoiler for the end credit scene. It's a woman. And it looked like a blue woman. I'm not sure what that means. It might have just been the way I was looking at it. I've actually got a bit of a headache now as well. I don't know why. But for some reason, because it was really dark, the majority of the film, well, it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't. I don't know why, but like, it's probably just the fact it was really dark in the cinema I went to, like, really dark. I know normally it's obviously not meant to be glaring out, but like, it was really, really dark. Like, you literally could not, it was pitch black other than the movie screen. If you wanted to go to the toilet, then like, you would have to, I don't know, you'd probably have to feel the chairs to get out of the room, because you like couldn't see literally a thing. But anyway, so there you go. I saw X-Men Days of Future Past then. That was awesome. My god. So awesome. Saw it in 3D as well. Don't feel you have to see it in 3D. There are definitely some very cool 3D moments, I've got to say. But it's definitely not it's not the best film to see in 3D. I mean, generally speaking, 3D is a lot more expensive than 2D. And depending on how much more expensive it is, I suppose, you know, if you're trying to save up for, say, the Somerset or something, I don't know. But, you know, if you're trying to save up for something else, then maybe go see it in 2D. There were definitely some moments that were very cool. For example, one of those explosions were very cool in 3D. They were, you know, truly awesome. But, you know, that is, you know, in some cinemas, especially mine, it is very expensive, like, a ton more expensive to see in 3D than 2D. So, but, you know, whatever. Whatever you want. But yeah, really, there's nothing more to say. I just want to make this update, because it's been about a week. And just because, you know, I've seen X-Men, and it was a really cool film, I just wanted to say that. Also, I've got, as I said before, my stuff. Nothing really new about the Somersets. They're still not on the LEGO website, so I don't even know the prices. Not that I could afford them, but even so. I am still trying to save up, though, so. My dad paid for the film, which was really nice of him. You know, so I didn't have to pay, so I could save up more money for the LEGO sets. So yeah, but there's nothing really more to say about that. No more progress. I think they're maybe starting to pop up in other stores. I think like they're starting to I think I saw the Phantom on Amazon, but it wasn't like from Amazon. You know, sometimes you can have like sellers selling through Amazon. But it was I'm not sure. I'll have to check that again, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's basically it. There's this update. That's what I want to say. Thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, one of those major things. I'm off this week. No more exams. Well, no, technically I've got 3 more. However, this week coming, it's half term. I'm not sure if you have that in America, but it's half term in Britain, which basically means I have no school for, well, a week. And then when I come back, I will have 3 more exams, and then they'll be done. There'll be one on the Monday, one on the Tuesday, and then I believe one on the Wednesday. Is it? I think, yeah. And then I'll be done with my exams. And then I'll have the entire rest of the summer, from like the beginning of June to the beginning of September, all completely free, with nothing to do. I'm not even going on holiday. I'm not going to any camps or anything, which is really rare for me. So, you know, I'll probably make an update then, asking you, you know, what should I do? Once I've done the Somersets, what should I then do over like that 3-month period? With absolutely nothing else to do. No camps, no school, no nothing. But anyway, so there you go then. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next update. Thanks for watching.